What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ed0626 here, bringing you some Star Wars Battlefront Sabotage gameplay on my least favorite map of the Bespin DLC from the DLC weekends. Man, I got a bunch of these, man, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of Cloud City in the coming weeks or so. I have like maybe 5-6 more videos of this that I just haven't been able to upload. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, man, the gameplay isn't so important today. It's just something to put in the background for you guys just to watch and enjoy. I mean, I don't even think I do that good. What would I go, like 9 and 10 or something? I just checked, but it's an okay gameplay. I mean, it's nothing special with Sabotage. I was more worried about the objective than I do my kill KDs and shit. So, as you should, but I don't know how the fuck I died right there. Anyway, like I said, the gameplay's not important. It's the fact that I've been meaning to make this video for a little while now. Actually, out of all the videos I've uploaded this week, this one in particular I've been looking forward to. Besides my 5-year anniversary video, which if you haven't seen yet, I highly suggest you do that because I put a lot of effort into that thing, and there's a killer montage at the end of it that you should watch. So that alone should get you to watch it. So yeah, so what I want to talk about today is the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view for WWE. Now usually I'd have my WWE related videos accompanied by some WWE 2K gameplay, and which would in this case would be 2K16, but all the 2K16 videos I have are dedicated to EBCW. So if you didn't know, that's my semi-custom universe mode that I have uploads of. So yeah, but you know, this week, man, I've been really salty about Hell in a Cell. As a matter of fact, probably since Tuesday, I've been salty all week. I've pretty much been salty all week, man. I've been salty since like fucking Tuesday, Wednesday, one of those. And it's the reason I'm pissed off about Hell in a Cell, man, is the fact that Hell in a Cell in the late 90s, in the Attitude Era, was such a great fucking concept to have. It really was. And it pains me that one of my favorite concepts, not just in wrestling, but hardcore wrestling pretty much, because I've always considered Hell in a Cell a hardcore style, or not a hardcore style, but a hardcore esque match. Like, they're killing it. They've really been killing it, man. Hell in a Cell, the last great Hell in a Cell match, and I mean the last great one, not good, not okay, like great Hell in a Cell match, was Edge and Taker. Maybe you can make the argument that Taker and Triple H at WrestleMania 28 was a decent match too, but it really didn't. To me, it didn't live up to the standards of a Hell in a Cell match, in my opinion. It wasn't my favorite one to watch, pretty much. But you know, Hell in a Cell. And I'll be honest, man. I've been watching people on the YouTube community, like who do wrestling and stuff, all week, and they're right, man. Hell in a Cell is practically a dead concept, and the cell itself is used more as an aesthetic to make the match look pretty and feel important. I mean, this Sunday we have 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 Hell in a Cell matches, which is something that's really never been done. Like 3 matches in one night, and in my opinion, it kind of kills the importance of the match, because you have a type of match that really should only happen once or twice a year, not twice or 3 times in one night. It should feel important, and it should be used for important feuds. At this point, Hell in a Cell just feels unimportant. It's not as important as it used to be. It's not used as a match to settle scores. It's not used as a match to end feuds and And don't worry, we'll get to that in a second. We will get to that point in a second. But it's not used as anything of importance. Really, to me it isn't. I mean, what, we have fucking Rusev and Roman Reigns in a Hell in a Cell match. Like, I give a shit. Like, the U.S. title is any fucking important right now. I mean, we've been seeing the same fucking feud for 3 months straight. It's boring as shit now. We have Sasha Banks and Charlotte in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match. While that seems monumental, the feud has gotten boring as fuck. The feud is overdone. It's stale now. And quite frankly, Sasha having the title going into the match doesn't do it any good, because if the Hell in a Cell is taking place in Boston, and the women's Hell in a Cell was probably planned to happen anyway, why did you have Sasha win the title on Monday Night Raw? To pop a rating? I mean, really. It makes no fucking sense to me. I mean, why? The match is overdone already. The feud is overdone. The feud's been overdone since fucking July. July of all. This fucking feud is. I'm over with this feud. It feels like Sasha and Charlotte have been fighting a whole fucking year straight, and there's like no other women on the roster, on Raw's roster, that WWE could put in place of their feud. Like, it's just boring to watch at this point. And while in a way I'm kind of happy for them because they're doing something important, I guess, the feud doesn't do it anything because the feud's boring now. And it's not going to be a Hell in a Cell match. To me, it's not. They'd have to pull off some crazy fucking spots and do some hardcore fucking shit to be a Hell in a Cell match. Because this is what a Hell in a Cell match is to me. And call me a psychopath all you want, but Hell in a Cell matches should consist of a few things. Weapons, whether it be barbed wire, thumbtacks, tables, chairs, ladders, whatever the fuck you want to put in there. Weapons, hardcore spots, blood, and just overall brutality. Man, if you don't have blood in a Hell in a Cell match, there's no point in having a Hell in a Cell match. And the same argument goes for Extreme Rules matches. There's nothing extreme about the match if all you're doing is hitting somebody with a fucking chair the whole time. I mean, it's just fucking boring. It really is. And that's probably all they're going to use is like a kendo stick or a fucking chair. They may even pull out a table. Who the fuck knows? But it's just a horrible fucking feud now. The feud's boring to watch. I'm quite frankly uninterested in the match. Whether it's the main event or not, does it deserve the main event? I have no fucking clue. And I really don't care anymore. You know, I wasn't even excited for it when the news was broken, or planned to be broken, that there may be a women's Hell in a Cell match, because quite frankly, I feared for the girls' lives. Because they're going to try and do something that feels important, but they're just going to fucking injure themselves somehow. I mean, look at Sasha. How many times has she been injured this year? That alone is a reason to fear the Hell in a Cell match on her part, in my opinion. And then what else do we have? We have fucking Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. It looks good on paper, but who fucking cares? Because fucking the Universal title is the least amount of worries in this feud. Because no one gives a fuck. I mean, WWE doesn't give a fuck about the Universal title. They don't. It's all about the whole authority and Seth Rollins thing. Kevin Owens is just there to he has the title, but is he really important? Not really. At least not in my eyes, and many other people's eyes, he isn't. And it's a shame, because Kevin Owens is my favorite guy in WWE right now, and the fact that he's not the most important part of this feud is just baffling to me. And the fact that, you know, and I said before, man, Hell in a Cell matches are dead, man. And the reason I say that is because since the PG era started, Hell in a Cell isn't what it used to be, man. It's not like it was when Mick Foley was getting thrown off the top of the cell or being put through the cell or I don't know, fucking Randy Orton versus Taker. That was a brutal fucking match. I mean, even Randy Orton's dad was bleeding and he was outside the cage. That's how fucking nuts that match was. And I'm just going off matches that I've already seen on the network that had Hell in the Cell in them. I mean, we have Kevin Nash versus Triple H at Bad Blood 03, where even fucking Mick Foley, who was the referee, got busted open. I mean, like Come on, man. And probably one of my favorite Hell in a Cell matches of all time, Triple H versus HBK, Shawn Michaels, at Bad Blood '04. You know, that match doesn't even get fucking mentioned. It hasn't been mentioned all week, and that probably is one of the most brutal Hell in a Cell matches that has ever been put on TV or pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I was actually just watching this now. The only time that they mentioned this fucking match was the fact that was when they had that Charlotte on ESPN having an interview with Coach about the match, her match at Hell in a Cell. That's the only time they mentioned the fucking feud or the match, and that goes to show you that match felt important to me, and I'll tell you why. Because that match at Bad Blood 2004, I've seen the whole thing on YouTube, man. It was fucking brutal to watch. I cringed in some parts, and I love hardcore wrestling. Let me tell you, that match was used to end a feud, a 2-year feud between Triple H and HBK. That's what Hell in a Cell should be for, to end feuds, settle scores, and hurt the other person's opponent if they're in like a brutal rivalry or whatever. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Hell in a Cell. It's a dead concept now in the PG era. No point in even having it anymore. It's not special either. So, let me guys know what you think in the comment section if you care. I just wanted to go on that little bit of a rant. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section, and I'll see you later.